understand why Torvald got nerfed. His stats are good, but that doesn't mean he's good. What? Ah, he has one of the highest win rates in the tank class and is a pick or ban in ranked. But that doesn't mean he's actually good. No, the Torvald nerfs were actually very sensible. Like, those cards were really good at pocketing flanks, and a Torvald pocketed, well, any flank, really. really, like, any of the meta characters, right? Torvald pocketed BK, Torvald pocketed Andro, Eevee, Buck, Zin, Lex. I mean, do I need to go on? Any of those heavily benefited from both the speed and the ammo cards. Some benefited from ammo more than others, like Buck and Androxus, but still, it was very powerful. And Torvald is still banned and picked quite frequently in my ranked experience this patch. If you're solo queuing Torv, then you can't carry? What are you talking? No, absolutely you can carry. What do you mean? There are two main reasons why Torvald is good. The first reason is his ability to pocket teammates, and the second reason is the fact that he is also very good at, you know, doing damage and just being himself a pretty tough juggernaut to take out. He can protect his backline. He's a very good anti-flank. So, like, the Nullify is really good at countering flanks, especially if you run direct current for that extra range. And he's very tanky, right? He's also very self-sufficient. Even though Wrecker counters him, he still has, you know, a self-shield that he can regenerate in an instant to give him a lot of extra HP whenever he needs it. And it gives him a movement speed boost. Like, he's a very good tank. Through and through. Just because he doesn't have mobility and doesn't have deployed barriers doesn't mean that he's bad, right? Especially not with the numbers. You know, before he was bad because the numbers were weak. He didn't do enough damage, he didn't have enough shield health, he didn't have enough regular health, he didn't have Eldritch speed being as good as it is now with the duration. But now, yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good, man. And like, even if you're not even if you're relying on rando DPS, you still get good DPS sometimes. Like, literally, the past 2 matches I have been carried by good DPS. Well, maybe less of a carry with this match, but still, we've run into plenty of good DPS today. Like, he's not the best off tank right now, I don't think, because Khan is insane. He does more damage than Torvald, and has arguably equivalent or better self-sustain, depending on the specific situation. And he has one of the best ults in the game, because it's basically just a free execute. He's really good. I just don't see him doing good against other tanks. Oh, what? Okay. What? What do you mean? Like, in a straight matchup, Torvald actually fares really well against other tanks. For some of the reasons we listed earlier. He has among the highest DPS in the tank class. He does 800 damage per second. Unlike Ruckus and Rom, however, he doesn't self-slow, and he's much more accurate and has better range. So he has very good DPS. He can easily take on people like Barrack, who have less DPS and less health, if he can play around the shield properly. And, you know, because Torvald has a regenerating personal shield, he has a lot of sustain, and tanks, you know, some of them can benefit well from Wrecker, like Khan, but, you know, they still do less damage than proper damage champions, so that ends up being a lot of health for him. And in the case of Rom in particular, he hard counters Rom because Rom can't generate souls to build up his own self-sustain off of Torvald's personal shield. The personal shield also, by the way, has another unique effect where, because it's a shield, you don't really generate ult from shooting it, and I don't know how it affects credit generation, but that also kind of hurts the ult economy, whereas some other beefier tanks like Rom and Yag, who don't have personal shields, will just feed ults all day long because they're just shooting at raw health. Like, he has plenty of good matchups, and decent matchups. He's good. He's good, bro. And we're on Frog Isle, so I think I will play Torvald here, actually, now that we've been talking about him so much. Because his ultimate is fun here. That's basically the only reason. I think he's mostly map-dependent, too. I don't think he's map-dependent, really. Some maps are better or worse, yeah, but, actually, I'm gonna ban Caspian instead. But, I mean... yeah, his ult, you could argue, is slightly map-dependent because of getting environmental kills. But if you only look at his ultimate as being valuable for getting kills, then you're looking at it wrong. Because the ultimate is also, it's primarily actually a disruptor tool. You can use it to disrupt entire enemy pushes by just blowing them all away. He's got the Leaf Blower 9000, he just... and they just all blow away. Even with Rezo, it still affects them a little bit. It's a disruptor tool. You can use it to stop enemy pushes. If you have good enough reaction times, you can use it to stop enemy ultimates, right? Like a Sarah's ult. And, you know, you can also use it just to buy some time to save the points, or push them away to stop them from getting overtime. It has plenty of utility there. All it takes for the enemy team to buy Wrecker, then what else will you be good for? You still have good DPS, you still have Nullify. And the protection, if you build for it, also provides other things besides shielding. And even still, just putting a shield on somebody will absorb at least one shot, and especially for characters that have a slow fire rate where, you know, each shot really matters, that's important. You can say that with a lot of tanks versus Wrecker, but a lot of them can still do well against Wrecker. That's true. And also, if you have a good matchup, then buying Wrecker for Torvald can be detrimental because it doesn't affect the other tank. Case in point, Torvald plus Inara. If you buy Wrecker, it does nothing to Inara. At all. So, you're only buying it for Torvald. That's a lot of credits to invest for one champion. Because yeah, item economy is also important. It's really where it turns into Torvald's detriment, I think, where you just have a second shield tank on your team. Then it's just massive value to buy Wrecker. His silence doesn't feel oppressive to play against, though. I don't know which elo you're playing at, but I know that... Oh, come on. Makoa's AFK. But, I mean, no, his Nullify is very valuable in the right circumstance. It's more of an anti-dive tool, primarily. Let me think. Hold on. Cogs are spinning. Right, Ban Yang. Yes.
They fear judgment.
Because, like, think of it this way, right? If I'm playing Torvald, I can protect my backline, right? Let's say I'm playing against... Pick your flank, really. Androxus, Eevee, Maeve, Vatu, Vora, whatever. They come into my backline. I have an auto-aim Nullify. I don't need to aim that, which directly counters their evasive maneuvers. And as soon as I hit them with it, bzzz, they can't use their movement abilities, and they can't use their defensive abilities if they have them. No Ice Block, right? Which makes it better than something like Power Cosmium Genos, because you can still Ice Block out of that. And during that time, even if they have Rezo, it still interrupts them, and that is a massive window to damage them, potentially kill them. And even if you don't kill them, usually they still, you know, get scared off, run away. But also, it does have its utility for when you're pushing with somebody, you're pocketing somebody, right? Like, let's say I'm pocketing Xin here, I push up with him, he's about to get a kill, I can nullify that person to make sure and confirm that he gets it. It's a very helpful tool. Anyways, what should we go here? Should we go Direct Current? Yes, because Direct Current is funny. And I only need pockets in a little bit, so we'll just go for my classic aggressive build. Here we go. And we'll get some Chronos as well. We're still going to primarily be pumping out shields to the Xin, but I'm not giving him too much else. Especially because, yeah, the cards got nerfed, so let's just build for myself, you know? I'm going to be the awesome off-tank that is Torvald.
Okay.
Enemy team has Randy playing Makoa. They've got Death Hasten's Lex. Interesting. I'm going to push the left with Xin. We want to play around him, help him make space. Torvald pocketed Xin can be very brutal, so let's go in. Here you go, friend. Let's do this. Yeah, he's going to try and hook me out of that. Nullify him a little bit, but sadly they just had both their tanks over there, and we only had me. Luminous just went to the point. That extra damage and utility from Nyx actually really hurt me. But luckily Xin actually made it out of there alive. I'm glad to see that. I can come back up here and help him a little bit. Here's a shield. And let's throw out some extra damage here. Do a lot of damage to Lex. We know Makoa's over here. And the hook is down. Go shield him. Yeah, there we go. We just denied the shell spin and confirmed the kill. I'll shield him real quick because he's kind of low. Lex is over here. Yeah, do you think I care? Look at that. Just walk at him. Easy. Nullify. There we go. Confirm that kill. I could have had a triple there if I didn't reload. But I reloaded, so, you know. We're a bit silly. Let's push up here and pocket the Xin. There's that for you before you get hooked. He just didn't go for the hook. And we cap. Wonderful. Alright. I'm gonna save my shield. Okay, you need it. I'll give it to you. Nyx took a lot of damage there. Don't get hooked. Oh, that's bad. I didn't have a protection for him either, but I don't think it would have mattered. There's a shield. Someone over here? Oh yeah, Betty's over here. I don't want to get hooked right now, though, so I'm actually going to walk it back a little bit. Alright, hook's down. You got to make sure you respect the hook. Very important. Ooh, huge damage out of that, but not going to kill. Alright, and Zin's over here. I'm going to make space with him. I got you, buddy. Let's go. You and me. There's a shield. Nullify. There we go. Confirm that kill for him. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Oh, I'm alive! What on earth? Okay. Take number 2. That's one thing I resent about Torvald's ultimate. They gave it crowd control immunity, but they made it so delayed. I can't believe he actually got that hook off. Like, that was super late into the cast, and he still got it. I think the CC immunity should just be instant, honestly. Like it is for basically every other ult like that, you know? Just get a quick recharge. I'm gonna nullify him to try and make him run away. We can actually kill him. That's good. I should have shielded the Terminus, though. My bad. Pop up here. Nullify. Oh, you're just dead. Nice. Our team is getting great kills. Here's a shield. And Nullify to finish. That's another kind of convenient thing about Nullify. If you run out of ammo, you can just Nullify them and kill them. Pretty nice.
30 seconds remain.
Hello, Turtle. How are you? Oh no, anyways, I can recharge for free now, because you mistimed the stun. I'll just blast away at Nyx. Do a lot of damage, nullify her, and she dies off it. Perfect. There's a shield. Finish you off. Didn't quite deny the ult, but we kill her. There's the triple, and we are going to push this through. Beautiful. So where's the Torvald doubter now? Huh? This is going very well. I'm glad to see it. I do think we have the slightly better comp, because, you know, Terminus, I guess, indirectly got shifted up in the meta by the sheer fact that Nyx and Inara are weaker now. And he's doing a good job of just being hard to kill. And we've got a Corvus Torvald pocketed Zin. They've got a Death Hastens Lex and Betty on this map with Sarah's heals. So I think we win that. Are you using cooldown reduction card on Nullify? No, what I'm using is Glyph of Freedom, which gives me cooldown reduction after elims. And this is very important. I'm pairing it with a Life Giver. The reason why that's so important to have this card as a level 1 filler is because I can get eliminations by healing my team. Because you get elims for doing that, right? Or just missed. Okay. But yeah, you can totally get elims for healing somebody like that. And that's massive value. And without the heal, you don't get the elim for just shielding somebody. Bye-bye. It only applies on the heal. And that was a change made mainly to benefit healers, but it also benefits Torvald specifically when you use that card. So that gives me a lot of extra procs of cooldown reduction, and that combo makes it the best cooldown reduction combo for Torvald possible. And then the rest of this build is just Eldritch Speed and Glyph of Health, which are both really good cards. Glyph of Health gives you that extra boost to your survivability that Torvald honestly needs. And Eldritch Speed allows you to do this and run away. And it lasts for such a long time that it's actually really good. Sir. I'm Torvald, you don't win this. I also have a little bit of ammo regen on Nullify, which, you know, helps out if I still need some extra damage to kill somebody after nullifying them. That's nice. Alright, let me nullify you to get you off of Leon. Hey, she actually lived. Perfect. Let me pop up here and see what I can do to help. He's looking for a hook, though. Betty's just up there. Nullify, that finishes her. I am immortal right now. Let's go. There's a shield. Oh, he's just going to send him off the map. Nice. That was evil. I approve. Alright, Nyx. No ultimate. I know that's what you're wanting to do. Just get nullified. And that is going to be GG. They don't even touch. Perfect.
Balance has endured. Okay.
Yeah, GG's. That is why Torvald is so strong, in a nutshell. He is, yeah, still a very good tank. I don't even need to run the nerfed cards. I just don't run those at all. We get top kills in the lobby. Let's go, man. Admittedly, some of those were probably kill steals, because I only got 37,000 damage. But, you know, that's still more damage than their Betty did, so I'll take that. Yeah, pretty good, fast victory. We're at 97 TP in Diamond 4. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.